The best way to understand market-based instruments for putting a price on pollution is to simulate them, and Lilliput is a great place for a simulation. The government of Lilliput has decided to introduce a circular economy for nutrients, represented by phosphorus, and reduce fossil carbon. In 12 turns of the clock, the land will radically reduce its dependence on imported phosphorus and radically reduce emissions from human activity. The government is appointing an emissions dividend commission. It's given the commission the power to raise or lower pollutant surcharges and decide on distribution of the fees collected back to citizens, and to ensure prosperity of citizens whilst reducing dependence on imports of non-renewables, whilst ensuring emissions abate. Here are the goals, as all goals in Lilliput are measured in 20, so halving fossil carbon emissions gives a goal of 10. The goal for phosphorus import is 4, and phosphorus emissions is down to 0. The simulation starts with creating a graph of the target reductions, like this. Now, built into the simulation is the idea that a maximum investment will bring a 0 score over about 1/3 of the playing time. Now, this is represented by the thick green line on this graph. The Commission has the mandate to increase fees on imports of fossil carbon and phosphorus, as well as fees on emissions of nutrients from property. The simulation graphs will track the increases of fees like this. Now, as the price of inputs increases, the profits of businesses will reduce if they do not put their prices up. These graphs show how this is represented in the simulation. As the money collected from the fees is paid back to taxpayers, people's spending power will increase. We will follow that in this graph, and at the same time we'll track prices. In this example, spending power increases faster than prices. Of course, in the game, businesses can increase prices, but this will result in loss of market share as the game divides sales proportionately to prices. The simulation is played on a stage with the government on one side and businesses on the other. These businesses are food producers, property owners, and transporters. In the game, total sales volume are fixed, so there are 4 decisions to make at each turn of the game. The government needs to decide how much to raise pollutant fees and how much of the income to distribute. Businesses and farmers will be invited to decide how much to invest in circular resources and how much to raise prices by. And then there's the public. Public will get a chance to vote on their confidence in the politicians. There are many variations on how the results can turn out. The most important thing, though, is what you as a participant and observer learn in the process and the questions that the simulation raises. Find out more from our website at tssef.se/simulations.